So I'm going to welcome Bloodwood to the stage. I have to wear my glasses for this bit. And Annie described Bloodwood as the soundtrack of people's lives in the 1980s and 1990s. And I only arrived in 1993, so I was sort of along that. The first part was without Bob. Now we have Bob. We've got Ross Muir, Bob Barford, Scotty Balfour, Barry Skipsey, and David Evans. Well,
Well, what we're going to do tonight, this afternoon, this evening, folks, is we're going to sing a few songs. Then I'm going to have a bit of a chat about how I got to Alice Springs.
And how we got rid of him.
And how I got involved with Bloodwood. Then we'll do one more song, we'll have a bit of a break, then we'll come back and play some brand new songs that none of you have ever heard before.
At least since 1990.
It's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog.
It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin in a shanty drinking gin. Now across the western plains I must wander,
and it's
For me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, and it's all for me beer and tobacco.
I spent all me tin in a shanty drinking gin. Across the western plains I must wander.
now I'm a roving lad, his story it is sad. If ever I get to Lachlan, I should have wondered. I spent all me brass in the bottom of a glass. Across the western plains now I must wander.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, and it's all for me beer and
Tobacco,
spent all me tin in a shanty drinking gin. Across the western plains I must wander.
now I'm stiff stony broke, and I've parted with me moat. The sky is looking black, it's flaming thunder. The shanty boss is too, I haven't got a sou. The way you're treated when you're down and under.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, and it's all for me beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin in a shanty drinking gin. Now across the western plains I must wander.
I'm crook in the head, and I haven't been to bed since first to touch this shanty with me plunder. I see centipedes and snakes, and I'm full of pains and aches. Think I'd take a wander way out yonder.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, and it's all for me beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin in a shanty drinking gin. Now across the western plains I must wander.
I will take the old man plain, crisscrossing once again, till the track me eyes no longer see so clear. Me beer and whiskey brain looks for peace, but all in vain. Think I've gone and got the darling pea, boys.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog, and it's all for tobacco.
And Tommy Gin in a shanty drinking gin. Now across the western plain I must wander.
So you can hang your shanty grog, yeah, your bogus and hocus frog. The beer, they lace her with tobacco. Craft and humour I am in, so I'll stick the peg right in. Think I'll settle down to some hard yakko.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog.
And it's all for me beer and tobacco.
Spent
all me gin in a shanty drinking gin. Now across the western plains I must wander.
And it's all
For me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. And it's all for me beer and
tobacco.
Spent all me gin in a shanty drinking gin.
Now across the western plains I must wander.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. That song got the Bloodwood treatment way back when a good friend of ours who's not with us today, but a founding member of Bloodwood, Barney Foran. You remember him? Yes, we do. Barney said, we want some songs that have got guts. Guts, boys, guts. And so we gave songs. There he is. I can see him. So that was a sort of treatment that Bloodwood gave to songs from then on in. So we sort of progressed through time, and back in the early days, young David on the end of the band there was writing songs.
Where? Could you just repeat that word, young?
Davey was writing songs, and he had a bloke that turned up to just about every show that we did and asked this particular question.
I've a fan who follows me everywhere I go. He's always there at the pub waiting for me to show. And if you want to know what I mean, how the hell I tell, I grab me guitar, move to the bar, this voice begins to yell. Play something we know, mate,
so we can sing along.
none of your foreign rubbish, mate.
Just give us an Aussie song.
Wilson, Matilda, Ryback, Shearer,
Plenty of guts so we can hear you.
we'll sing the chorus. Play something we know, mate. Well, it's Sunday night at Araluen. Bloodwood's here tonight. Guitar in hand, I'm feeling grand, I think I'll do alright. But just as I begin to sing, a voice decides me fate. From across the floor came a terrible bore. Play something we know, mates. Play something we know, mate.
So we can sing along.
None of your foreign rubbish, mate.
Just give us an Aussie song.
Oh, Wilson, Matilda, Ryback, Shearer, plenty of guts
So we can hear you.
we'll sing the chorus. Play something we know, mate. Now this fella's really getting me down. He follows me all day long, waiting for that moment for me to sing me song. I took me wife out to tea for a little tete-a-tete. And across the room came a terrible boom. Play something we know, mate.
Come on, join in.
Play something we know, mate.
So we can sing along. None of your foreign rubbish, mate. Just give us an Aussie song.
Oh, Wilson, Matilda, Ryback, Shearer, plenty of guts
So we can hear you.
we'll sing the chorus. Play something we know, mate. Well, I summoned all me courage up late one Sunday night. Left me guitar, went to the bar, spoiling for a fight. But he floored me with his very first words. He left me all irate. I don't like to boast, I'm as deaf as a person that can't sing a note, mate. No, I can't sing a note, mate, or even hum along. As for your foreign rubbish, mate,
Well, he's a bloody pong.
oh, also Matilda, Ryback, Shearer, lads you like, 'cause I can't hear you. As for your chorus, probably bore us. Play something we know,
But all together, come on.
Play a song that we know, mate, so we can sing along. None of your foreign rubbish, mate, just give us a lovely song. Oh, waltz and Matilda ride, but cheer up plenty of guns so we can hear. We'll sing the chorus. Play a song that we know, mate. They don't write them like that anymore.
Excellent. Excellent singing, everybody. And yes, please do sing along if you feel like joining in at any time. So as a bit of time went by, we lost some members and we gained some members and we picked up songs left, right and centre. And we made some really good friends through our music. And we've got one of them right in the front here, Suzette Watkins, who produced our first record.
That's right. The White Album, as Dave likes to call it.
And just by the way, Suzette, there's garage around the back. They've still got 560 copies. Yes, so we didn't rest in our laurels. We thought we needed a far more sophisticated sound, and so we enlisted the help of Mr. Barry Skipsey.
Thank you.
This is a song called Still Battling. It's the title of our second album.
The other reason that we got Skippy into the group was because he lowered the average age.
By about 15 years. Another day brings another dollar, brings the Australians on their way back home, back from their toil, back from the land, back from a country that we still fight to understand. But it was all we had ever really known. Working the land, working our fingers to the bone. We pushed the hoe, we followed the plough, we battled then, still battling now. In another day, in another time, will the challenge of the land be there for us to find? Will the cities grow till we're in its ruts? Or will we still find that the land's got our guts? But it was all we had ever really known. Working the land, working our fingers to the bone. We pushed the hoe, we followed the plough, we battled then, still battling now. So take the time to cross your plains. Now the going stuff, you'll find that people still remain on desert sands, through endless scrub. The battle, the won or lost in drought, fire or flood, but it was all we had ever really known. Working the land, working our fingers to the bone. We pushed the hoe, we followed the plough, we battled then, still battling now. Yes, it was all we had ever really known. Working the land, working our fingers to the bone. We pushed the hoe, we followed the plough, we battled then, still battling now. Yes, it was all we had ever really known.
There's a whole lot of people on the other side of the speakers. Very sensible.
Yes. Well, thank you very much indeed. And what a great part of my life Bloodwood continues to be and has been and so on and so forth. But it all began way back in Sydney in May 1950 when I was just a little tiny tot. And I don't want to start on a sad note, but I just need to acknowledge a couple of people in my life. The young person on this end of the photo is my oldest sister. Her name was Suzanne, and she was one of those people who fell victim to polio back in those days. She died at age 3. That's me in the pram. Of course, I have 2 other sisters, Rosemary, who now lives in New Zealand, and Joanne, who lived here in Alice Springs for a number of years and now lives down at Toowoomba. Okay, and then I moved on to primary school. Yes, and then I moved on to primary school. Yep, and there I am. Guess who? Guess who's holding the placard at the very front? Hey? They must have been destined for being up front. So primary school at Araluen Public School, and one of the great things that I was involved in, I'm sure a number of you people have been involved in as well, is a scout. And well, I wasn't involved in the guide movement, although my wife was, but I was involved in the scout movement. First of all, as a cub, you know, dib, 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 dob, dob, dob. Yep, dib, 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 dob, dob, dob. And then as a scout, and then later on as a senior scout, which was really the best part of it because we did really, really cool things. We had our own den down below, you know, where we could talk about all the things that 14 and 15-year-old boys talk about. And we did lots of terrific trips. And one of them was to the high country in New South Wales. And this is me, the highest person in Australia at the time. That's on top of the trig at Mount Kosciuszko. Yeah, so there you go. All right. My first experience with music was at high school with the Crow's Nest Boys High Orchestra. And there I am. Oh, I've got a red circle around me. Thank you, Barry. Barry's put a red circle around me ugly dial. There's me. I think, Glennie Ray, I think I played A, D, A, A, D. A, D, A, A, D, and that was the end of my performance. Open strings, but I did do the bow well, I think. So that was my very first entree into music. Next is my first guitar. My first steel string guitar. Will you look at that? I was so proud because the proudest moment in my early guitar playing period was House of the Rising Sun. That's the pinnacle of learning the guitar stuff. Not long after that, my whole family moved to South Australia. Oh, the man's gone. He's gone. Oh, you got the thing. But while I was in while I was in Sydney, I met my wife. Well, I met a girl called Leslie, who later became my wife. At a very young age. I think I would probably be arrested these days. Anyway, we then moved on to Adelaide. And I built my first electric guitar. Me and my dad, Jack. Who remembers Jack? Yay. Okay. Me and Jack, well, I built the guitar and Jack built the amplifier. That was wonderful. I met up with a bloke across the back fence. His name was Graham Bettany. And together we formed a band called Fahrenheit 451. Is anyone from Adelaide? Anyone heard of Fahrenheit 451? A few people have. So, yep. There we are. That's the first incarnation of Fahrenheit 451. A terrific time. Rock and roll. The best part of playing in Fahrenheit 451, once we got on a little bit, was I could go to all these discos and performance venues at age 17 before, you know, you're allowed to drink. And I drank brandy and dry. That was my drink. We moved along. We formed a place along with two other bands called the Coinda Club down at Marion. There was 3 bands there. There was Fahrenheit 451, Strings and Things, and another band called Nosmo King, who later morphed on to be Masters Apprentices. Now the drummer, I don't know if anyone recognises the drummer in the back there, but that's Buzz Bistrop. Oh, Buzz Bistrop. You all know him? Yep. He went on to play with the Angels and Gangajang, and he's still around playing now. So we sort of went from those early days with our wonderful uniforms. I bought myself a van, and we carried all the gear around in that van. We had all our gigs on the side there where you could go and see us play and so on. Okay, so that's what we moved. And then we sort of started to get into the uniform business like the Beatles did and so forth. Who's our guitar collector? Anyone noted guitar collectors in the audience today? Anyone at all know anything about guitars? Oh, well, it's not much use telling you. That's a Gretsch country gentleman. A Gretsch country gentleman. And the next photo will show, a very dark photo. Where we go? That's a little aside. Whiskey, that's one of the places we played at on a regular basis. Whiskey A Go-Go took that photo 1 week before Whiskey A Go-Go was burnt to the ground. Okay, next one. That's me with my fabulous Gretsch guitar. It was pretty amazing, that guitar. I loved it. And so we got quite popular. We were playing a real lot and eventually ended up on Countdown. There we are, playing on the old Countdown. So then I had, next one. Let's see what the next one is. In the meantime, I got married. All my friends are getting married. So that's Leslie, my wife. That was 1970, so 53 years we've been married. Okay, and then during that time I spent, thank you, Glennie. During that time I got called up to Nasho. I went into national service, and I can't remember the exact date, but at some stage during national service, towards the end of my time, a particular prime minister was elected, and we all got out of the army, which was terrific. Thank you, Mr. Whitlam. Okay. So I went back to Adelaide for a short while. Then I had this terrific epiphany. I thought, why am I playing all this rock and roll and bush music? Yep. Why? Oh, in the meantime, also I had some kids. Thank you. These photos are good. So who remembers the twins? Yay. And then Shane in the middle there. Shane, would you believe, is 52 years old. Thank you very much. He's not, they were saying. Okay, next one. All right. So then I had this big epiphany. I sold my Gretsch. And I bought a big 12-string and a motor car, packed up the kids, and off we went on a holiday around Australia to maybe play some Australian music. I didn't really know what was folk music and what was bush music or anything like that, but I thought, right, I better do that. So I got to Alice Springs, and after about a week, someone said, you should go down to that folk club thing. I don't know what they do, but they do all sorts of strange stuff down there. So I went down to the folk club, and I was immediately taken into the bosom of the folk club, shall we say, and made some terrific friendships. And if I can just digress for one little second, I was there one night. Now, all those people who can remember the folk club at the CWA hall. I was there one night in the very, very early days before I really knew anybody. And we all used to sit on the floor on rugs and things like that. And there was a sort of a passage down the middle. And a few people had sung a few songs, and then in came this couple. Right. So it was quite a dark night, and the back doors swung open, and in came this couple. There was a bearded man with his hair down like that, and he walked in like this, and alongside him was a girl with long blonde hair, and everybody in the audience went, ooh. And that for me was Mr. and Mrs. Folk. And that was Scotty Balfour and his then girlfriend Crystal. His then girlfriend Crystal, who lives down in South Australia and still active in the folk scene. And that was a great time for me. I then eventually joined up with a band known as the Hawkers, and we played all sorts of music. And then I got involved with Bloodwood, certainly with Barney Foran giving us that real G up to play strong Australian bush music, stuff that came from the heart and the soul of the country. And I think that's what we continue to do today. Okay, let's have a look at these other ones. And then while we were doing that, we had lots, as you all know, we had lots of visiting artists coming through. And those two lovely young ladies there, Jerry and Ursula, had a band called She-Oak, and then I played guitar for them on most occasions. That was a terrific time as well. Next one. And who did the mixing? Jack, my old man Jack. He used to twiddle the knobs. He was terrific doing that. Okay, next one. And we were off to festivals. Great time at festivals. That one happens to be at Mount Isa with all the people playing, and you'll recognise some faces in there. Also, I just happened to join or help form the Alice Springs Yacht Club during that particular time. And in 1996, we actually won our division in the Sydney to Hobart yacht race. It was quite interesting because we were at the Tasmanian Yacht Club, and the prizes were giving out. They gave out the big prize, and James Hardy was giving out the prizes, and they gave out the prize for the winner overall, line honours, winner overall for the big prize, and people quietly clapped. And they got to Division F, winner, Alice Springs Yacht Club. Well, the place just went off, So that was pretty amazing. There we are, sailing down to somewhere. I think that's coming. That's Cape Howe in the background there, and one of the islands. Okay, next one. There we are. That's the early days of Bloodwood when Barry just joined the band, and that was at one of the national festivals, I believe. Okay, moving on. And this is my final slide. And guys, we're ready. You want to come back? One of the terrific things that we've all been able to do is pass on the legacy of music to our kids. Now, some of them have taken it up with relish. Some of them have just dabbled, but it's still there. And to give your kids a background in music is, I reckon, terrific. And they're my grandkids. That's Johnny, little Milo there. Who remembers that festival with Milo stamping his foot? Little Milo, then Johnny, and then behind is, that's me, then Lachlan. Who's on the end there? Oh, that's Kirsty. That's Kirsty and Heidi. Is it? I can't see because there's stuff on there. So there we are. So that's my story, folks. I hope you've enjoyed that, and we're going to do another song.
Robert, I can't believe I'm saying this. You came in 5 minutes under time. Well done, you.
And what a lot of crap about when you first went to the folk club, eh?
For those of you who are here at the first event, these two either side of me went for half an hour each.
But at least it was interesting.
You keep reminding us, Barry. As Barry keeps reminding us, he's so much younger than us.
This is just another... The songs we're going to do after this one and after our little break. We'll have a break after this, by the way. They aren't in any particular chronological order or not in any particular order for any reason other than they're just typical of things that Bloodwood did. This one's called Lachlan Tigers, and this is the typical sort of thing that Barney instilled in us, is to take songs that were fairly, I won't say benign, but fairly ordinary when we sort of picked them up and give them a bit of oomph. So this is a traditional Australian song called Lachlan Tigers. 1, 2, 3.
At his gate he shearer stood as the whistle loudly blew. With eyebrows fixed and lips compressed, the tigers all fell to. Hark to the clicking of the shears through the wool to glide, to see a gun already turning on the ribbon side. The scene it is a lively one and ought to be admired. There hasn't been a better one since Jackie Howe expired. Along the board the gaffer walks, his face all in a frown, and passing by the gun he says, "You watch the boy keep down."
Along Lachlan Tigers, it's plain to see we are. Out to a burly ringer as he loudly shouts the tar. This tar here calls one as quick tar boy flies. Sweep those locks away, another loudly cries.
I must have those bellies of those top-notch too likewise. My eyes is quick, so watch your tricks, you'll be off like flies. Oh, curses on the gaffer, he's ne'er been on our side. To shear a decent tally in vain I very often tried.
Along Lachlan Tigers, it's plain to see we are. Out to a burly ringer as he loudly shouts the tar.
Give me the tar!
Tar here crawls one as quick tar boy flies. Sweep those locks away, another loudly cries. Woo!
Warden pains, the are both bright and new. I'll rig them up and let you see what I can really do. I shore on the riverine with a sheer up by the score, but such a mob as this, the clip I never saw before.
Along Lachlan Tigers, it's plain to see we are. Out to a burly ringer as he loudly shouts the tar. This tar here crawls one as quick tar boy flies. Sweep those locks away, another loudly cries. Tigers, it's plain to see we are. Out to a burly ringer as he loudly shouts the tar. This tar here calls one as quick tar boy flies. Sweep those locks away, another loudly cries. Tar!
Thank you.
Short break now, folks. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
I'm used to living by myself, always on the road, making light of other people's woes. Don't need to take much more than just a song or two. Even a smile can lighten up the load.
I'm just a song and dance man, going from town to town, playing one-night shows and country rodeos. I'm just a song and dance man, living off your smile. I share your laughter anywhere I go.
much for cities. I ain't seen one alcohol home. All the dust they got there's just plain dirt. And no one takes you in unless they want you off the street. I get the feeling some folks feel a smile might hurt. I'm just a song and dance man, going from town to town, playing one-night shows, a country rodeo. I'm just a song and dance man, living off your smile. I share your laughter anywhere I go. I've taken chances. Ask any dancer, one foot wrong and it's all undone. Won't ask much of your time, oh, that you recall my name. Fame is just a momentary curse. But if you recall a song or two, lingers when I'm gone, then against the song and dance man can do her.
I'm just a song and dance man, going from town to town, playing one-night shows, a country rodeo.
Supposed to be looking at us.
I'm just a song and dance man, living off your smile. I share your laughter anywhere I go.
I'm just a song and dance man,
Go from town to town, play one-night shows, a country rodeo. I'm just a song and dance man, living off your smile. I share your laughter anywhere I go.
I share your laughter anywhere I go.
I share your laughter anywhere I go.
Thank you. That was a song written by Mike McClellan, especially for us, I think, and we quite liked it, so we used it. Next up is another old one off our first album called Beer to Broom. Bringing the Beer to Broom, in fact. And it was written by a guy called Peter Lenny in Melbourne, who I think had never been to Broome, but there you go. I'll sing you a tale of a long-lost ship,
Bringing the beer to Broome,
how this last and fateful trip.
bringing the beer to Broome.
Well, it was sailed by Andy Jones. Never again you'll hear his moans on the ocean floor. He'll rest his bones.
Bringing the beer to Broome,
Andy was a sailor.
bringing the beer to Broome,
He started on a whaler,
bringing the beer to Broome.
until he got his very own boat. Does everything to keep it afloat. The only end is a drunken goat.
Bringing the beer to Broome, bringing the beer to Broome, boys.
Bringing the beer to Broome.
And these ships come around the point, bringing the beer to Broome.
Well, soon he's going to cross that reef, bringing the beer to Broome. 'Twas there he finally came to grief, bringing the beer to Broome. His cargo's what we all admire. Temperatures are getting higher, throats are becoming drier,
Bringing the beer to Broome, bringing the beer to Broome, boys.
bringing the beer to Broome.
And these ships come around the point, bringing the beer to Broome.
Soon to drive a while,
Bringing the beer to Broome,
it underwent a heavy trial,
bringing the beer to Broome.
But all's well now in Broome, you see. Town's got its very own brewery, built in 1923.
Bringing the beer to Broome,
bringing the bearded broom, boys, bringing the bearded broom. And his ships come around the point, bringing the bearded broom. Come around the point, bringing the bearded broom. But all this happened long ago, bringing the bearded broom. And you still remember though, bringing the bearded broom. So now in Broom once every year, see you sold a bottle of beer, Kate told and his ghost of beer, bringing the bearded broom. Bringing the bearded broom, boy, bringing the bearded broom. And his ships come around the point, bringing the bearded broom. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was one of the songs on the first vinyl album that we did.
That was the
nobody knows the name of.
Expurgated, is it the right word? Version.
Expurgated version. Nobody knows the name of the album, so it doesn't really matter where it came from. You heard Robert John Barford talking about the Alice Springs Yacht Club. Well, we finally got rid of him. He went over to the Sunshine Coast, Airlie Beach first, and the Sunshine Coast. But he's always had a love of the sea, and before he went, he decided to write a song, and this is that song. It's called Sail Away.
Can't rush the seal, you know.
You can't beat a sailor from Alice Springs. Yo ho ho, and everybody says.
This is one of our earlier songs called Tuning.
It's all right for them. They've only got 6 strings. I've got 12. It takes me a fortnight. That's a good-looking photo up there, isn't it?
Right, it's working now.
Good. I'm very happy for you, Robert.
One. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take my dreams far away from here, sail away across the ocean. Take my dreams far away from here, blowing on the winds of emotion.
Sometime in this dry desert land, fire in the sky, the heat upon the sand. I came from the city a long time ago, but now the ocean's calling, time for me to go.
Take my dreams far away from here, sail away across the ocean. Take my dreams far away from here, blowing on the winds of emotion.
I see the crest of a wave in every rolling dune, from the plains the mountains seem like a far distant shore. In the hills a gentle wind seems to whisper in my ear, came from the sea far away from here.
Take my dreams far away from here, sail away across the ocean. Take my dreams far away from here, blowing on the winds of emotion.
We're sitting close haul, the swells are rolling through. We're on the windward rail, the helm is in the groove. The wind pressure builds and the telltales fly. Boat hills over, the ocean whistles by.
We took our dreams far away from here. We sailed away across the ocean. We took our dreams far away from here, blowing on the winds of emotion.
Sing along.
Take my dreams far away from here, sail away across the ocean. Take my dreams far away from here, blowing on the winds of emotion. Take my dreams far away from here, sail away across the ocean. My dreams far away from here, blowing on the winds of emotion.
Just blowing on the winds of emotion.
Nice one, Robert.
Many, many years ago, I was a public service government clerk. And I used to send out people like yourselves electricity bills and water bills. And those people who I knew in town at the time, I used to either draw a little smiley face on the bill, if it was a short one, small one. If it was a large one, I did the old frown. Anyway, it was a wonderful job. I only wish I still had it. But it was a bit robotic. Used to do the same thing all the time. So just to relieve the tension at work, I sat at my desk one day and I wrote a song. My job is quite amazing. Pressure, it is great. Handle files and problems for a lark. I can answer phones, arrange for loans, maybe even lend out gnomes. Yes, you guessed it, I'm a government clerk. I'm a public service robot, perfect diplomat. I carry out my orders to a T. I can wait to 10 like other men, have my smoker once again. Think I'm working, take another look. You can see me every work day, sitting at my desk, watching the clock or acting crook. I can wait for 10 like other men, have my smoker once again. But if you think I'm working, take another look. I'm a public service robot, a perfect diplomat. I carry out my orders to a T. I can answer phones, send out bills again and again. Wouldn't you like to have a job like me? Now you probably think I'm acting queer, my head against the desk, snoring in time with those who work. But it's not me that you see, just a clever facsimile. Flexi-time's a very handy look. I'm a public service robot, a perfect diplomat. I carry out my orders to a T.
Afternoon tea.
I can count to 10 years the government pen, send out bills again and again. Wouldn't you like to have a job like me? Now, if I work for 40 years, justice might be done. A government watch, a pension's what I seek. But though I'm blind, this state of mind is such that you won't find me working there longer than a week. I'm a public service robot, the perfect diplomat. I carry out my orders to a T.
Square.
I can count to 10, use the government pen, send out bills again and again. Wouldn't you like to have a job like me? Last time, I'm a public service robot, the perfect diplomat. I carry out my orders to a T. I can count to 10, use the government pen, send out bills again and again. Won't someone take this bloody job from me? Oh, thank you very much. You're too kind. You're too kind. I'm overcome with emotion.
Okay. Many, many years ago when I was a wee lad, well, I think I might have been 21, I found myself working in the shearing industry in Queensland. I worked as a roustabout in Queensland, Victoria and New South Wales. And the very first shed that I ever worked in Queensland, you'll appreciate that the shearing day is made up of 4 two-hour runs. I soon discovered that the shearers in the afternoon, the last 2 hours of the day, they were calling the bottle run because they could smell the beer through the bottle.
1, 2, 3, 4. On the bloody board, waiting for the bell. Cocky's bending down, he gives me hell. Wheels are spinning down the line, seems everyone's a gun, and this they call the bottle run.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle. The shearer is waiting for his beer. Hang up the dungarees and drag that stubby clear. We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer.
The weather's in the first pen, we finally cut them out. With breaking combs and cutters we made them pay. I kicked that bastard down the chute, he's not worth the time. He's not worth the 60 cents I am.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle. The shearer is waiting for his beer. Hang up the dungarees and drag that stubby clear. We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer.
Our outfit fetch them lemon drops and bring those frozen pieces. You cheeky lad, you'll get my boot. You catch it up, I catch it up that broom once more. I'll have this pain upon ya. With black balls, you won't look so cute.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle.
The shearer is waiting for his beer.
Hang up the dungarees and drag the stubby clear.
We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer. I've smoked my share of rollies, I've cursed and sweared all day. I swear I'll give that bloody game away.
Give it away!
But until I win the lottery or make it with the nags, you'll find me on this board amongst these dags.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle. The shearer is waiting for his beer. Hang out the dungarees and drag that stubby clear. We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer.
Smoked my share of rollies, I've cursed and sweared all day. I swear I'll give this bloody game away. But until I win the lottery or make it with the nags, you'll find me on this board amongst these dags.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle. The shearer is waiting for his beer. Hang out the dungarees and drag that stubby clear.
We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer. I've travelled up from Melbourne town, I'm looking for a pen. I'm working Queensland sheds once again. I'm working for the grass cost man until the setting sun, and waiting for that bottle run.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle. The shearer is waiting for his beer. Hang out the dungarees and drag that stubby clear.
We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer.
The bottle run, well I smell it through the bottle.
The shearer is waiting for his beer.
Hang out the dungarees and drag that stubby clear.
We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer.
We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer. We'll wash the pain away with a quiet beer.
Oh, they were the days. They were the days. Okay.
Remember the days when they wanted to dam the Todd River? Anybody remember that? That was a smart thought, wasn't it? God, imagine if they succeeded.
Dave didn't like the idea.
So David wrote the lyrics to this particular song, once again, between writing other songs at his desk. Actually, David could have written a whole album sitting at his desk.
I have. It's nobody produced it. That's the trouble.
But this song is called Todd River. Keep going, David. I've got to tune my guitar.
There was, back in the day, a lot of talk about damming it, as Ross said. And from my point of view, it didn't need to be dammed. Some people will not agree with that, but I don't give a shit. So I wrote the song one day at work. It was pouring with rain at the time, and the town was flooding, but I didn't give a shit. And anyway, I gave the song, the lyrics, to my old mate Barry there, who put the tune to it.
We all good? I don't do anything. Sweet for you. The stillness of the darkness is broken only by the rain as it pierces the night. The puddles have gathered to harness their forces, giving birth to a river of might. Todd River, you have patiently waited for the heavens to provide you with reason again. Show us your beauty as you flow through our township, down the hills, past the eyes of all there.
Todd River, I salute you. As a friend I will remember when I am long gone from this land. Todd River, on your journey to wide open spaces, forever run free, as was planned. Down through the hills your journey's begun, slowly as though testing your way, cautiously feeling the sand neath your fingers, gathering your strength for the day. Faster and faster speed increasing, your swirling brown waters intent on one thing, to cleanse from your body the dirt of a nation, to show to the land who is king. Todd River, I salute you. As a friend I will remember when I am long gone from this land. Todd River, on your journey to wide open spaces, forever run free, as was planned. Your power truly a sight to remember, as down through the township you roar. Your presence a reminder to the people who gather on your banks in their hundreds once more. But let's talk now of damning your freedom, imprisoned whilst committing no crime. No more for to wander as nature intended down the hills and gorges of time. Todd River, I salute you. As a friend I will remember when I am long gone from this land. Todd River, on your journey to wide open spaces, forever run free, as was planned.
Thank you.
Thank you. One of the songs we did was called Johnny Stewart Drover. This was written by a friend of ours who lived in Mount Isa, a man called Chris Buck. And that's basically all I need to know. Oh, no, we're not quite ready. Anyway, he wrote it. He did a project for the National Festival, which was held here in 1980. I did a project with a droving team with Johnny Stewart. And at the end of it, he wanted a song that summed up what happened on a cattle drive. And he couldn't find a song, so he wrote one. This was it.
Store cattle from the Langy, the mob go feeding past, with half a mile of stockyard twixt the leaders and the last. The nags that move behind them bear the good old Queensland stamp. Short backs, perfect shoulders, they are priceless on a camp. And these are the men that ride them, broad-chested, tanned and tall, the bravest hearts amongst us and the lightest hands of all. Oh, let them wade in Wonga grass and taste that Wonga dew, and let them spread that 1,000 head, 'cause we've been droven too.
On the banks of the Georgina, down the Diamantina, where the grass is greener, down by New South Wales, Johnny Stewart roving, mobs of cattle roving, by story moving, down miles of dusty track. Mob is dipped, the drive is started out. The leaving Rockland's dusty yards behind them. Whips are cracking and the drovers shout. Along the Queensland stockribs you will find them. Droving days have been like this for years. No modern ways have meant the days are over. Diesel road trains cannot know the steers. Walk 'em down like Johnny Stewart the rover. On the banks of the Georgina, down the Diamantina, where the grass is greener, down by New South Wales. Johnny Stewart roving, mobs of cattle droving, life story moving, down miles of dusty track. Cook is busy by the campfire light. Above the fire, a billy gently swinging. Mob is settled quietly for the night. Johnny's riding slowly round and singing. Johnny doesn't spend much time in town. Impatient for the wet to be over. Most of the year he's walking the cattle down. It's a home for Johnny Stewart the rover. On the banks of the Georgina, down the Diamantina, where the grass is greener, down by New South Wales. Johnny Stewart roving, mobs of cattle droving, life story moving, down miles of dusty track. Dawn will surely find another day. Sun still chasing moon, never caught her. Morning light will see them on their way. Another push to find the next water. Count it in now, Johnny's work is done. 1,500 head are handed over. It's into town now for a little fun. And a beer or two for Johnny Stewart Drover.
On the banks of the Georgina and down the Diamantina, where the grass is greener, and down by New South Wales, Johnny Stewart roving, mobs of cattle droving, livestock moving down miles and miles of dusty track.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, we do like a beer here in the Northern Territory. And some people in outback parts of the Northern Territory go to extremes. What's the name of the song we're going to sing? Have you ever heard of You and the Moo Flag and Wagon? We would love to hear you singing this song. We didn't write this song. This song was written by Wendy Barder. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is Wendy still living at You?
She's out at You and the Moo. With Frank the Barder.
Saw her a few weeks ago, actually, in town.
Now, folks, this song is a song that you need to join in with. Not so much in the chorus, but in the verse. It has a chorus clap that occurs in the verse. It's very difficult. It's clap, clap, space, clap, clap. We'll get into it as we get into it.
Engine roaring, tailpipe dragging, drunk and shouting, hear them bragging, You and the Moo, flag and wagon, made it home again. Every time, rain or shine, cops are waiting far behind. Kids clear out and the women are crying, Daddy's coming home with a load of wine. Rain, air strip out and the road is clay. Rain coming down every night and day. No tucker in the store, but they dropped in the pay. There's a big mob of cotton in the camp today. Engine roaring, tailpipe dragging, drunk and shouting, hear them bragging, You and the Moo, flag and wagon, made it home again. Flag and wagon, caught in a bog. Rain coming down, no jack, no log. No food, fire, no blankets, no dog. 7 days living off nothing but grog. Engine roaring, tailpipe dragging, drunk and shouting, hear them bragging, You and the Moo, flag and wagon, made it home again. Every time, rain or shine,
Cops are waiting far behind. Kids clear out and the women are crying. Daddy's coming home with a load of wine.
Copper up ahead, too late, cut short. Hey, black fella, what's that you bought? 10 jerry cans full of 4-pound port. Talk about it 2 weeks later in court.
Engine roaring, tailpipe dragging, drunk and shouting, hear them bragging. You in the mood, flag and wagon, made it home again.
$100 down, hey man, you're on. Win this around, get a car and I'm gone. Another flag and wagon doing the run. Up and down the track to hey.
Drunk and shouting, hear them bragging. You in the mood, flag and wagon, made it home again. Every time rain or shine, cops are waiting far behind. The kids clear out and the women are crying. Daddy's coming home with a load. Well, possibly not politically correct these days, but it's a bloody good song, is it not? Well done.
Especially when you're singing it with a frog in your throat.
I've been in the Territory now for 47 years, and honestly, I really believe that is just one of the greatest Australian Territory songs, for sure. So a big round of applause for Wendy Barter, please.
Here's a song about getting married. It's not a love song. It's a song about bullocks and bullock drays and things like that.
It's a lot of bullocks.
Well, the shearing is all over and I'm myself a team. Find myself a wife, me boy, and I get into town. Every creature has a mate that presents itself in view. From the little paddermelon to the bucking kangaroo. And now I've got a big check, I'll find myself a team. I'll get myself a missus and I'll be so serene by applying at the depot. There's no delay in getting an offside partner for the old bullock dray.
So it's roll up your blankets and let's make a push. I'll take you out the country and I'll show you the bush. I'll take you round the station, learn you how to ride. I'll show you how to muster when we cross the Great Divide.
Well, we'll have no odd notions about the honeymoon. Join hands together, we'll skip across the broom. The fashion of the country, we won't be the first. What we save on the wedding, we'll spend on the burst. And I'll take care of beef and tamper, you surely have enough. We'll boil up in the billy, such a wallop forever done. Our friends will sing and dance in honour of the day, to the music of the bells around the old bullock dray.
So it's roll up your blankets and let's make a push. I'll take you around the country and I'll show you the bush. Take you around the station and learn you how to ride. I'll show you how to muster when we cross the Great Divide.
Now we'll have lots of pickaninnies, you mustn't mind that. Be Flash Jump and Maggie, there'll be Greenhide Pat, there'll be Stringy Bark Joe and Greenhide Mike. Oh yes, Mike, colonials, as many as you like. Now we'll stop at immigration, we won't need it anymore. We'll have lots of children, maybe twins by the score. I wonder what the devil old Jordan would say if he saw us promenading around the old bullet train.
So it's roll up your blankets and let's make a push. I'll take you out the country and I'll show you the bush. I'll take you around the station, learn you how to ride. I'll show you how to muster when we cross the Great Divide.
So it's give me your answer, there's one to be had. I wouldn't treat this pair in the body half so bad. No, you pay no more attention, you don't, upon the soul, than the old man stag offsider who works in the pole. So it's roll up your blankets and
let's make a push. I'll take you up the country and I'll show you the bush. I'll take you around the station to learn you how to ride. I'll show you how to muster when we cross the Great Divide.
Yes, it's
roll up your blankets and let's make a push. I'll take you up the country and I'll show you the bush. I'll take you around the station, learn you how to ride. I'll show you how to muster when we cross the Great Divide.
Now, I don't know what the sound out there is like. The sound on stage is superb. And the guy who is responsible is right here.
That was lucky, wasn't it?
I think you can do better. A huge round of applause, please, for young Matt.
Malcolm, eh?
Sorry about that, we had a bit of technical issues here.
No, we just confused the sound man by plugging in the wrong lead.
By swapping guitars.
He just confused us by using the word technical.
Yeah, we're not the sharpest knives in the rack.
Speak for yourself.
Exactly. Song by Barry.
Are you ready?
This is our love.
When I was fishing up in the Gulf, rolling on the foaming sea, I dream of them pretty girls back on the shore, and I wish she was here with me. Step on board the ocean liner, step on board without delay, my lad. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. Made up me mind to take to the waves on hearing of a good return. So the very next morning I found myself broadened, my stomach it began to churn. Step on board the ocean liner, step on board without delay, my lad. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. Working 20 bloody 4 hours a day, me eyes hanging out of me head. 24 hours barely making a wage, I wish I was back in her bed. Step on board the ocean liner, step on board without delay, my lad. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. 7 cents a kilo for kings, they said. 8 cents a kilo endeavours, and at 10 cents a kilo for tiger prawns. For that they want the best out of you. Step on board the ocean liner. Step on board without delay, me lad. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. A long way from mother, out here on the waves, a long way from family, and a bloody long way from being a tap dancer that me mother house I wanted me to be. True story. Step on board the ocean liner. Step on board without delay, my lad. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. The skipper is a big man, he stands so high, his head pokes up through the rigging, and the crew are old ruggos and they're so high, I think they left the land of the living. Step on board the ocean liner. Step on board without delay, me lads. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. So I'm thinking and salting and eating prawns till they flaming well come out of me ears. And the cook gives me the shits in more ways than one, so I think I'm on me very last run.
Everybody!
Step on board the ocean liner. Step on board without delay, me lads. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away.
Come on, try it out.
Step on board the ocean liner. Step on board without delay, me lad. Step on board, there's nothing finer, and together we'll sail away. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. You think we know more?
Well, as it happens, in case you weren't going to ask for an encore, we've got one song. No, seriously, we could be... No, we couldn't be sitting here for the next couple of hours because we don't know anymore. We haven't actually been together, ladies and gentlemen, for 7 years. Seriously. We haven't... But these are... We're all brothers. We spent the last week rehearsing these songs, and I hope you've enjoyed the day. So... We do have this final song to perform here, and I should shut up because I'm not supposed to be introducing it.
This is a title track from an album we did called Sing Us a Song.
But this will be our last song.
Look at that mural. Look at that. My God, I had red hair.
I had a hat on, couldn't see.
Bob was still grey. Yeah. Or he had hair.
But honestly, folks, and seriously, this will be our last song for the night. It's a beautiful song to go out with. Some of us do have CDs to sell.
And some of us forgot them. I'm very big on the marketing.
We don't have any Bloodwood ones for sale because if you haven't already got it, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Count yourself lucky. Come all decent people who suffer no shame, you can let the blame lie where it will. They've taken all from me except for my name, turned that from good into ill. Sing us a song, boys, and we'll be away. It's a long, dry road that we're traveling today. Let the bottle go round, boys, easy and free. No man is a stranger when he's drinking with me. Well, you ask where I'm going, my errand's my own. It's for me to say where to and when. Drinking might stop me from thinking too long and live through my memories again. Sing us a song, boys, and we'll be away. It's a long, dry road that we're traveling today. Let the bottle go round, boys, be easy and free. No man is a stranger when he's drinking with me. God knows what kind of a country they made. They were men, raised it up on their back. Like the fellows who handled the shears and the spade, they're still out on the wallaby track. Sing us a song, boys, and we'll be away. It's a long, dry road that we're traveling today. Let the bottle go round, boys, easy and free. No man is a stranger when he's drinking with me. Where is the flag of the Diggers Brigade? Where are the riders out in the night? Where is the wild dog who never lets go? Never lets go when he bites. Sing us a song, boys, and we'll be away. It's a long, dry road that we're traveling today. Let the bottle go round, boys, be easy and free. No man is a stranger when he's drinking with me. Thank you very much. Thank you. A very big thank you. A very big thank you for everyone that was involved, the friends of Araluen, everyone that was involved in putting this on.
Thanks very much, folks. See you next time.
We'd like to get a group photograph, so we have our photographers in front of us. David, can you come back? We want to get a group quick. All of us lined up here. Where?
We're not starting again, are we?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
Lining up, we're getting a group photograph.
No,
next door neighbour, come in here, Dave. Where is he? We have the official photographers with us here, folks. Happy, smiling. Woo!
Thank you all for your time. Thanks very much for turning up.
All good?
All good.
It's time for a beer. Thank you.